Now, obviously, he travelled all over Europe to win those competitions, and I'm not going to compare you to the Nottingham Forest European Cup winning team just yet. I mean, maybe in a few years' time we'll redo this interview. However, you're about to go to Barcelona to play in a tournament. You went previously, against other teams from Europe. That must be a phenomenal experience, an opportunity. What does that mean to you as a club?
As a club, it's great. I mean, for our team especially, it's really nice to see the sort of different styles of play that come when playing foreign teams. So it's definitely a change from going to play in the same teams each season to then seeing how different countries do it and how it's run. And it's definitely great seeing that we're able to match them, and knowing that if we are able to play on this sort of national level, that when coming back to England, it's a nice confidence booster.
It's really nice for the club as well, because we have such fantastic support with our team. So on the last tour we went with 17 players, but we had 43 people travelling with us in total. So it's a really, really lovely atmosphere for the club and the team. And
going totally off script, you obviously just had John McGovern with you. How nice of an opportunity it is to hear from someone that won the European Cup 2 years in a row from being a Division 2 club, and how does his advice and hearing someone of that stature affect you?
Obviously, it's quite inspirational seeing someone win that much, speaking to us, and the level that we're able to sort of, in a sense that he's trying to relate to us, coming from him being a young boy to achieving the amount that he's done. He provides us with sort of almost higher hopes. It shows us that we are able to achieve it if we put our work to it, put our minds to it as well.
I mean, you did play for Hartlepool first, so there's clearly sun on the horizon if you start there. No offence, Hartlepool. And for yourself, obviously, you then went on to manage. How cool is it? And how nice is it to see the way he speaks to players and the advice he gives? And obviously, he was under one of the best managers of all time.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I was listening intently when he was speaking. I like the anecdote about Brian Clough and the corner flag, guys. Nice and gentle. No, it's good, and it's a really good opportunity for the lads to hear someone with reputation and with stature in the game, because most coaches in our league, I would imagine, don't have anywhere near that sort of experience. No, it's invaluable for them, and it's really good for him to come down and give up his time to offer some of that experience.
Now, obviously, he travelled all over Europe to win those competitions, and I'm not going to compare you to the Nottingham Forest European Cup winning team just yet. I mean, maybe in a few years' time we'll redo this interview. However, you're about to go to Barcelona to play in a tournament. You went previously, against other teams from Europe. That must be a phenomenal experience, an opportunity. What does that mean to you as a club?
As a club, it's great. I mean, for our team especially, it's really nice to see the sort of different styles of play that come when playing foreign teams. So it's definitely a change from going to play in the same teams each season to then seeing how different countries do it and how it's run. And it's definitely great seeing that we're able to match them, and knowing that if we are able to play on this sort of national level, that when coming back to England, it's a nice confidence booster.
It's really nice for the club as well, because we have such fantastic support with our team. So on the last tour we went with 17 players, but we had 43 people travelling with us in total. So it's a really, really lovely atmosphere for the club and the team, and as well as having a week in Barcelona, which obviously is lovely. It's
small perk.
Absolutely, it's a great challenge in terms of the football side of things, but also a great team bonding exercise as well. So it ticks loads of different boxes.
I was going to say, for you lads as boys, I always found this, even just on a friendship level, but as a team, surely it must do a lot for your team bonding that you've all been on that experience together, which obviously is quite a big thing, going out to a tournament abroad at your age.
Massively, it's like the ultimate team bonding session in 1 week. So obviously I don't go to school with any of the lads, so it was nice seeing the different personalities, actually being able to spend time with them, sort of having a sense of friendship there, and it's not just purely football. And obviously football is great for opening up friendships, and I've made many that I won't ever forget. but it has been good socially as well, especially including Barcelona.
Nice. And yeah, so I said you're going there again. I mean, the question tells me to say how much are you looking forward to it, but I'm pretty sure I can guess. But what are your hopes and ambitions? Because obviously you did quite well last time. Like, what? I can almost guess the answer, but you know, what do you want to achieve this time?
Well, we're going over there to try and win it, obviously. We're going over there to enjoy ourselves, play football, try and play the best football that we can. So it's just a matter of trying our hardest to win.
What about yourself?
Yeah, cracking answer. I'd agree with that. The emphasis for us isn't on winning. It's a lovely byproduct if we get that. The emphasis is on enjoying ourselves and performing to the best of our own ability. So I think we're a fantastic team. I think with a bit of luck and some good form, there's no reason why we can't go and win it. But the main thing is let's go out there and represent ourselves well.
And just to clue people up, because it's very easy to say you go across to a tournament in Barcelona and play some other teams. You know, that's quite an unknown quantity. So you know, where do the other teams hail from? Like, what's their quality? You know, just a bit about what they're, you know, what you're up against.
So it's a tournament run by a company called Commit, which is a German company. Obviously, it takes place in Spain. The majority of teams we played were German, but there were Belgian teams, Spanish teams, there was a team from Luxembourg as well. And previously, when they went there, there was River Plate were there as well. So it's good, but it's quite a large tournament. There's 100 plus teams that enter it, and in our age group there were I think 32. So it's a really good challenge, and you come up against lots of different standards and abilities. But yeah, all of a level where they're all challenging. That's for sure.
And for you as development of a player, obviously, there's, and you'll know this, like as John Robertson just said, not John Robertson, John McGovern. He went on about John Robertson. You know, we talk about Spain, we talk tiki-taka football, we talk Italian, you know, you talk hefty defence, you talk Belgian, it's fast-paced attacking football up front, solid defending at the back. Like, how good is it for you to see that? How challenging is it to come against those different styles?
Definitely last year was quite challenging, coming up against predominantly older teams. So that always comes into affairs, like coming up against men, realistically. And so playing against that calibre of football is very good in terms of progression as a footballer for me.
And how challenging is it for you? Like, 'cause you're obviously used to playing football in a certain way. Like, how hard is it for you to try and, you know, as a manager, adjust each game to all of these different styles?
There's elements of challenges to it. I wouldn't say it's the biggest aspect that I have as my job, because I don't get a chance to watch them before the game. So you have 2 20-minute halves and you do your best to go out there. So whatever we come up against, we have our own style that we try to play. But no, it's definitely good, and we play on some fantastic pitches. So that's brilliant. That allows us to try and play some really nice football ourselves. So yeah, that's the biggest challenge, I would say, is more the rotation of the players and managing people's game time rather than scouting opposition so much.
Okay, nice. So Toby, I've got quick fire questions for you, mate. So, worst keeper?
Worst timekeeper has to be Rio. Rio is usually late, but you know, he does a shit for us.
Best trainer?
Best trainer would have to go to Sonny. Yeah.
Most skillful, and unsurprisingly, you're not allowed to say yourself to any of these questions.
No, he's a
like,
goalkeeper, so
it's like, yeah, it's just, well, you can still say it. Just,
no, but I'd overrule it. I'd say no.
Most skillful has to be a tie between Aaron and Joel. Both extremely talented, technically gifted footballers.
Fastest player?
Fastest has to be Zindan. So yeah, he's ridiculously quick over 100 metres.
As you compare to your likes of Ronaldo, Usain Bolt, who we can now refer to as a footballer.
I'm pretty sure he said his words were 11.7 seconds 100 metre sprint.
Yeah, it might even be closer to 11 dead. He's electrically quick. But that's on a track with boots and everything.
You don't try and play him down.
No. To be
and a quality last question, because it has nothing to do with football. Best rapper?
Okay.
I can't say myself.
You definitely can't.
I'm gonna go with Ellis. just because of how many lyrics he can remember on tour.
So good answer rather than naming yourself, because I could have easily said, right, okay, lay some bars right now, which would have been horrendous. All right, lads. Well, thank you very much for talking to me.